Hey everyone, welcome to another Freedom Friday. And this one's going to be a little different than the ones in the past. I'm going to actually talk about achieving a freedom from the burdens of life today. And this is going to center around crying out to God in prayer. So, I'm sure there's people out there listening today that just feel overwhelmed or, maybe fearful, hopeless, helpless, feel like things are just crashing down all around them and there's just no way out. And the Bible, guys, the Bible is filled with example after example of God's people crying out to him in times of great distress. And, there's a lot of this in the Psalms with David, crying out to the Lord. Also throughout the Old Testament in the days of the kings, for example, often when, God's people were suffering through the consequences for their sinful ways, it got to the point where they would cry out to God and through his mercy, and he did have mercy on them. Over and over and over again, he would oftentimes take away that stress or whatever situation that they found themselves in. So guys, if you find yourself in distress today, maybe even from your own doing, or maybe not, go to God, cry out to God. When you do this, you're humbling yourself and surrendering to God, letting him know that you need him. Guys, Psalm 34:17 says, "When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles." And, we can find this same message as well in the New Testament, expressed in different ways, but one of which is Philippians 4, chapter 4, verse 6, which says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God." Guys, go to God. If you're feeling overwhelmed, go to God. Cry out to God for his strength, for his mercy, for his protection, whatever it is you need. Now, his help might not be exactly what you want it to be or exactly what, when you want it to be, but it will be exactly what you need at that time. Love y'all. God bless.